Good morning, boys and girls. We want to welcome you back again this morning for another class just for you. And we're going to start with a couple of songs. But before we sing, I want to just remind you that today is a very special day. It is Mother's Day. And so do not forget, all right? I am giving you fair warning right now. Do not forget to tell your mother Happy Mother's Day, all right? Make sure that you do something special for her throughout the day. If you want to maybe cook her breakfast, or cook her lunch, or cook her dinner, or do all three. Make her a pot of coffee, or just do something special just for her. Maybe give her a back massage, or clean the kitchen, or
cleaning the kitchen would be good.
Do something out of the ordinary that you don't normally do to say I love you to your mom. And so there's not a lot of great songs for Mother's Day, so we're just going to sing a couple of our favorite kid songs. And we're going to do those first, and then Miss Becky is going to teach you a lesson about obedience, and so we're going to see that here in just a little bit. I'm sorry, I always give away.
He gives away the point of the lesson. Okay, it's
all right. All right, so we're going to start with I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? And so make sure if you are going to sing with us this morning, please sing with us. Get your family involved, whatever. But make sure that when we get to the where, you sing it out nice and loud. And make sure, because we're singing the joy, 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 you gotta smile.
And you gotta clap.
As much as you possibly can without making it sound weird, okay? All right, here we go. You guys ready? I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart, down in my heart, and I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. And if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Ouch! Sit on attack. Ouch! Sit on attack. And if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Ouch! Sit on attack to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart, down in my heart, and I'm so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. And then we're going to sing the song, I am in right, outright, upright, downright, happy all the time. And then there's a little bit more. You guys know this song.
You know, I'm singing a theme. We've got joy, we've got happy, it's Happy Mother's Day. So where's your mother song? It works.
It'll work. In a very abstract.
It works.
So
Happy Mother's Day.
You guys can make it work. All right. All right, here we go. You guys ready? I'm right there somewhere. We're going to get on the same notes. All right, here we go. I'm in right, out, right, up, right, down, right, happy all the time. I'm in right, out, right, up, right, down, right, happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin. I'm in right, out, right, up, right, down, right, happy all the time. Let's go just a little bit faster. We're going to do it one more time.
Okay, here we go.
Miss Becky can do it. All right, here we go. I'm in right, out, right, up, right, down, right, happy all the time. I'm in right, out, right, up, right, down, right, happy all the time. Since Jesus Christ came in and cleansed my heart from sin. I'm in right, out, right, up, right, down, right, happy all the time. Very, very good job. We're going to just cut just for a second, and Miss Becky's going to get her lesson ready for you this morning. Pay attention while she teaches, and then we'll sing one more song at the end, all right?
Hi, guys. Welcome back for week 3 of our children's class at my home. I hope that you're enjoying these things, and I hope you're learning as much as I am about the different topics that we've covered. We've talked about the blessed man and how he's like the tree which is planted by the rivers of water, which bringeth forth his fruit in his season. How he grows big and strong, the man who delights in the law of the Lord. Last week we learned about prayer with our PB&J prayer sandwich, where we talked about how to start our prayer, what our prayer should consist of, being the peanut butter and jelly, and then how we end our prayer. Today, we're actually going to talk about moms, because today is Mother's Day. I hope you did something really special for your mom today to make her feel special. So I have 3 objects. I'm going to show them to you. I have a remote, I have a thermometer, and I have broccoli. Now, what do these 3 items have in common? Any guesses? They're not the same color, they're not the same shape. You use them for various different things. Any ideas? I'm going to tell you. These 3 items show us how our moms care and love for us. Broccoli, a remote, and a thermometer. Here we go. Okay, so broccoli. We'll start with the green one. You can call these little trees if you want to. I think that's what Kenny calls them, little trees. How many of you love to eat broccoli? I actually kind of like broccoli. Now, if this was Brussels sprouts, I would not like this. But one of the ways our moms care about us or show us that they care about us is sometimes they feed us things that are green. Things like broccoli or Brussels sprouts or zucchini or squash or carrots or name any other list of vegetables. But they show us that our moms care about us because they're nutritious, they give us vitamins, and they give us energy to go and run around and do all the fun things that we get to do. But so sometimes moms have to feed us things that we don't like, but it shows that they care about us because they want us to be healthy. Okay? The second thing is the thermometer. How does a thermometer show us that our moms care about us and love us? Well, what do you use a thermometer for? When you're sick, your mom uses this thermometer, mine's in a little thingy, uses this thermometer to take your temperature. Now, depending on what the readout on the temperature is, it may mean you go to school or you get to stay home from school and have a sick day, a day at home with mom, or it could even mean a trip to the doctor. Regardless, it's a way that our moms show that they care about us because they want to take care of us and they don't want us to be sick, okay? And then lastly, I have a remote. This is the third thing, third way that our moms show us that they love us. Now, what do you use a remote for? Yes, if you said turning on the TV or watching your favorite show, you'd be correct. So sometimes our mom uses this remote in a way that we like, which is turning on our favorite TV show and letting us watch it, or our favorite movie. But sometimes she uses this remote to turn off the TV, maybe when something comes on that's not appropriate for us to watch, or maybe when we've been sitting there watching our favorite TV show for a little bit too long and we need to get up and do some exercising or running around the house. So our mom uses our remote to protect us from things that are bad or from too much of a good thing, but also to give us some enjoyment too. Now, on this Mother's Day, what I want to talk to you guys about, we just went over 3 different ways that moms show their care and their love for us, but what's a way that we can show our moms that we love them? Any ideas? If you need help, you can post something in the comment section here and give us some different ideas of ways that you show your mom that you love them. Some very common ideas would be making her a card, or buying her a card from the store, or coloring her a picture. Maybe you gave her a big hug, or today, because it's a special Mother's Day, maybe you made some breakfast for your mom. I hope it was a little bit nicer than a bowl of cereal or Pop-Tarts, but it's the thought that counts, I'm sure. But the Bible actually gives us a really, really, really good way to show our moms and our dads that we love them. Any guesses? Here we go. So if you have your Bible, you can open it to Ephesians chapter 6. The Bible actually has a lot to say to us as children. Yes, Miss Becky is actually a child. I have a mom. Her name is Sandy, and maybe she's watching this morning. I don't know. Hi, Mom. But the Bible actually has a lot to say to children. The book of Proverbs in particular is full of different instructions for my son or my daughter that God gives to us to teach us how to be good children to our parents, how to obey, how to grow, how to gain knowledge or wisdom. But what we're going to look at today is in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 1. Now, I don't know about you, but if I had children, this would be the very first verse that I would have them learn. Let's take a look. It says, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right." Now, raise your hands if you already memorized this verse and you know it by heart. I know I learned it very early on because it's such a good instruction for us. Now, I was talking about ways that we can show our moms that we love them. Now, how can obeying your parents or obeying your mom show her that you love her? Let's think about the opposite. When we disobey, what happens? We make our parents sad when we disobey. Sometimes our parents get frustrated or upset with us because we didn't do what we were told to do, right? That's not a very comfortable situation. It doesn't make us feel loved, and it doesn't make them feel loved either. So when we do obey, when our mom tells us to do something, like maybe she told you to take out the trash, or to pick up your clothes, or to go to bed, and you're not wanting to go to bed because you want to keep playing. But when we obey, it not only makes our moms happy that we listened to them and we did what they told us to do, but the Bible also tells us that it pleases the Lord. Our verse says, so verse 1, and then we're going to keep going on to verse 2. So, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. God says that this is right for children to obey their parents. Verse 2 says, honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise. So, not only are we to obey our parents, but we're also supposed to honor them. Now, what if okay, let's pretend for just a little bit that my mom was here and she said, Becky, stop doing what you're doing and I want you to go take out the trash. And I go, I don't want to. And I complain and I get up and I go and I pull the trash bag out of the thing and trash goes flying everywhere and I drag it out to the dumpster and I throw it in the dumpster and I kick the dumpster while I'm at it and then I go back to whatever it was that I was doing. Okay, did I obey? Technically I obeyed. I did what I was told to do, but was my attitude right? No, it was not right at all. So the word honor is basically referring to our attitude, our heart attitude in response to what our parents have asked us to do. So in reverse to what I just told you, if my mom was here and she said, Becky, go take out the trash. And I said, okay, Mom. And I got up right away. I didn't complain. Maybe it wasn't what I wanted to do, but I knew it was what I was supposed to do. And I got up and I went and I pulled the trash bag out of the trash and I took it outside and I put it in the thing and I put a new trash bag in the kitchen trash can because that's part of taking out the trash, just FYI. This is a pet peeve of Miss Becky's. If you pull the trash bag but you don't replace the bag, a new bag. So that's part of taking out the trash. But so I do all of that and my mom says, thank you, Becky, for doing your job, doing what I asked you to do. Not only did I obey her, but I did it with the right heart attitude. I wasn't complaining. I wasn't grumbling. I was doing it as unto the Lord, which is the next thing that we're going to look at. Verse 1, again, says, children, obey your parents in the Lord. Did you know that when we obey our parents, we also are obeying God, our Heavenly Father? Now, in the Lord, a little bit farther on in our chapter, we'll see in verse 6 it says that we're to obey or we're to do our job, our jobs, not with eye service as men pleasers, but as servants of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart. So that first phrase, not with eye service, basically like whether someone's watching me or not, I'm supposed to obey. I'm supposed to do my job, and I'm supposed to do it the right way as unto the Lord, as if God himself was watching me. Because I got a little clue for you. God is watching us, and he wants to be pleased and happy with us just like our parents want to be pleased and happy with us. Okay, so children, obeying your parents and honoring your parents is a great way for you to show your mom today that you love her. Now, I do have another little activity for you. I want you to take out a piece of paper, and if you're not quite able to write yet, ask someone for help. Probably your dad, because this is a gift for your mom, okay? Although your mom can help you with this too. But take out a piece of paper and put A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way down to Z on different lines. And then try your best today to go back and come up with something that you are thankful for about your mom or something special about your mom for each letter of the alphabet. Maybe your B, your letter B, might be something like that she's beautiful. Or if your mom still does that, your letter R could be that she reads to you. Maybe she reads stories to you or reads books to you. Your letter H could be that she helps you get ready or she helps you with your homework. That's something that a lot of moms are helping their kids with right now because we're finishing up school. Try to be creative and try to come up with something very specific to your mom. And then by the end of the day, try to do all of the letters A through Z, something that begins with each letter for your mom, and make it really, really special and give it to her. I hope that you'll take this lesson to heart and that you'll remember that the best way to show your mom, although hugs and kisses and cards and all of those things are wonderful, and I know that she enjoyed them and she enjoyed every special thing that you did for her today, every gift. I know that she loves it. But the most special gift that you can give your mom is that you obey her and you do what she says with the right heart attitude.
Welcome back, boys and girls. I hope that you enjoyed that lesson about obedience and learning about how you can be a blessing to your mother by being obedient to her with the right attitude. And so we're going to sing one more song that goes right along with that. We're going to sing the song, Obedience is the Very Best Way to Show That You Believe. And just spell it, and let's go over this really quickly. We got O-B-E-D-I-E-N-C-E. Obedience is the very best way. Did I do wrong?
You went really fast.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
O-B-E-D-I-E-N-C-E. Just like that. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. Doing exactly what the Lord commands, doing it happily. Action is the key, do it immediately. Joy you will receive. Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. And just spell it O-B-E-D-I-E-N-C-E. Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. I hope that you are going to be obedient today. Remember to say Happy Mother's Day to your moms and do something very special for her today. If there are some moms watching, we want to wish you a very happy Mother's Day this morning. And do tune in just a few minutes. We've got our service coming up in just a few minutes. We'll get started. And then also watch this evening at 6 p.m. Don't miss any of that. And again, we want to wish you a very happy Mother's Day. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.